The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Breaking tonight on DC News Now at 6, a man in critical condition, the speedy rescue by a DC dive team after a car crashes into the Anacostia River. Serving the community this Christmas Day.
It's not always about what you're going to get, but what can you also give.
The volunteers who spent their holiday making sure people in the district had a holiday meal.
Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. So good to see you on this holiday. Hopefully it was fantastic for you. The weather, it's playing nice out there, but I am transitioning into a little bit of rain for your Christmas evening. Full forecast in a moment.
And thousands of jobs could be potentially coming to Alexandria in the coming years. The new study on the economic impact if the Capitals and the Wizards move across the river. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Daniel Hamburg. A man is fighting for his life tonight after his SUV crashed into the Anacostia River in southeast DC. It happened earlier this afternoon under the 11th Street Bridge at Anacostia Park near Interstate 695. That's where we find DC News Now's Dave Laval. And Dave, rescuers pulled that man from the water. Was he the only person in that Chevy Tahoe that went under?
Well, good evening to you, Daniel, and we can tell you, yes, he was, as that Chevy Tahoe was also pulled from the water. Right now, investigators who had been out here for several hours are not able to tell us exactly what happened. DC Fire and EMS did tell us the Tahoe crashed into the river just before 1:30 p.m. Members of the department's rescue and dive team pulled the man from the water and started CPR as they took him to the hospital. The last update we have on him, he's listed in critical, life-threatening condition. The head of the rescue dive team told us the water temperature presented the biggest challenge, but cold water can actually sometimes help the victim.
It slows all their bodily functions down, and we have a longer duration. They can be submerged and maybe have a successful outcome versus a warm water drowning versus cold water drowning.
This is the second time the rescue dive team has responded to a car in the water in less than a week. The other happened last Friday under the Memorial Bridge in the Potomac River, about 5 miles from where we're standing. We should also point out DC Police Harbor Patrol, U.S. Park Police, and the Coast Guard responded to today's crash. We're live in Anacostia. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Thank you, Dave. And here in the district, volunteers opened their hearts and their kitchens this Christmas Day for many who may not have otherwise celebrated the holiday with a hot meal. It was a season of giving in downtown D.C. Our Stephen Cohen spoke with the generous volunteer corps and those grateful for the caring and thoughtfulness.
Some woke up here in the nation's capital this morning not knowing where their Christmas meal would come from.
High Bay, for example, scrapes by day to day as a photographer, not nearly enough of a living to make ends meet. But here on McPherson Square, volunteers with the Bray Herrera Foundation were staffing a hot meal buffet.
From not knowing where I might get a meal, there's giving people that are charitable towards the cause, and it's very delightful.
And rewarding for the Bray Herrera Foundation and their volunteers.
It's just an opportunity for us to teach the children it's not always about what you're going to get, but what can you also give.
We decided that on our Christmas holiday we were going to use our time, instead of staying at home, we were going to serve those of the less fortunate.
Serving the community with help from many generous partners, local chefs, volunteers with Memorial Baptist Church, Capitol Hill Church.
Oh man, I just want to give a big thanks to all the volunteers that come out every year, everyone that donates to Brennan Friends. It's a big production. It's just it's nice to see the community come together for a good cause.
With gratitude from those who otherwise may not have had a Christmas meal.
It's a joy to see and be a part of, and just to see all of the unity.
And it may be Christmas, but the Bren Herrera Foundation will be serving the community throughout the year. Reporting from the district, Stephen Cohen, DC News Now.
And now let's get a check on the forecast with Chief meteorologist Janessa Webb. And Janessa, dry out there where Stephen was today, but we're expecting some rain in the forecast.
Yeah, and it's not the best finish to your Christmas day, but really not a bad forecast out there tonight across the entire DMV. This won't be an equal opportunity for everybody to see rain this evening, but you can see still a little bit of high pressure. It's under control, and it has been a pretty wonderful Christmas day across many sections of all of the East Coast. It's a very quiet weather pattern that we've been dealing with the last couple of weeks here, and finally a little bit of moisture is going to kind of reappear as people are traveling back home for tomorrow and Wednesday. If I have to look at the soaking rain, that doesn't happen until really Wednesday morning, extending all day long at this point. Temperatures out there, they're kind of the major headline. We had many areas upper 50s this afternoon. 42 right now out towards Fairfax County. Hey, good evening, Winchester down towards Culpeper into Rappahannock, into the lower 50s, 51 for our nation's capital. Here's the influence of that next storm system already making its way across our western communities, about to impact DC Metro with mostly cloudy skies for tonight. Here's kind of the larger scope. Really, it's Louisville into Indianapolis and Chicago, a major hub that is really being impacted by this rain. So evening planner tonight will go mostly cloudy, and then the rain starts to kind of impact our region overnight tonight into your Tuesday. What does that forecast for Tuesday afternoon look like? Details in a moment.
Thank you, Janessa. Well, a new study tonight on the potential move of 2 D.C. sports teams to Virginia. That study shows if the Washington Capitals and Wizards move to Virginia, it could mean thousands of new jobs there. Our Jean-Marie Sissé explains.
We're talking 30,000 permanent jobs that could possibly come with this new entertainment center coming to Potomac Yard with this new big move. And that also means a possibility of $8 billion into the pockets of the state of Virginia. Now, this is all according to a study conducted by the Alexandria Economic Development along with the state of Virginia. Now, the study focuses on the impact starting from the construction up until this entertainment center is fully developed. And it's also expected to generate about 2.5 times the economic output that we're currently seeing right now in Virginia. Now, one big concern for some is how much this would cost residents around the area. And according to this study, residents would have to pay $1.35 billion in state-issued bonds. Take a listen to what experts have to say.
They are going to throw in a lot of money, but more money is going to probably be needed from the state, from the taxpayer, from the city of Alexandria to make this deal work.
Now the analysis is banking on income tax from employment on site, visiting and home team players, performers, and all the new business activity that will be coming with this huge project. Now they do believe that with all the extra revenue from businesses around here, that could help pay off those bonds, and that could, of course, help the state of Virginia. Now the project is expected to be completed by 2036. For now, reporting in Alexandria, Virginia, I'm Jean-Marie Sissé, DC News Now.
Well, today, 2 stops along the Red Line now back in service. One of those 2 stops, Gallery Place, Chinatown. Metro says it finished work there early as construction there was not supposed to be finished until the 30th. Union Station is also back open today, but that was scheduled. Red Line service for DuPont Circle, Farragut North, and Metro Center is still closed till the end of the month. There are shuttles between DuPont and Gallery Place. And there are some other changes to service for the entire system you should know about. All rail lines will remain open until midnight tonight, and buses are running on a Sunday schedule today. And for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve, trains run until 2 in the morning, and on New Year's Day, trains run from 7 a.m. until midnight.